wonderful because I speak amaXhosa as a South Africa. Namanye amaXhosa, kwezinye izizwe. And so it was wonderful when Uchwai, I think, was our marketing manager, just through her research, she found that there are over 200,000 amaXhosa in Zimbabwe, and that Xhosa is one of the official languages. Yes. It gave us a good reason to obviously partner with the VIP Mobile to bring our team and also our senior management with us, so that we can all come and experience. Because the beauty of Mbebesi is the beauty, like it's part of the beauty of Zimbabwe. This is happening during Heritage Month. It's also happening in South Africa. We're celebrating Heritage Month as well as Tourism Month. So as much as we have come here, maybe just 13 of us there's a delegation. I mean, I would say Umhlobo Wenene, but I guess SABC now as a whole. Now that Spongi has joined us, it is really we're also coming with our listenership as well. We are a station that has more than 4 million listeners. The breakfast show that you brought here has about 1.5 million listeners that tune in every single day. So our listeners have been following us. If anyone goes to our Facebook page or social media pages, there are many comments, many likes, and many of them actually say, we never knew.
He died every year. He used to come to this office. We go together to Mbembes and see his people, and we kill some beasts there. So here in Zimbabwe, Xhosa language or Xhosa people, they are one of us in Zimbabwe. We are one, and Xhosa language is one of the 16 official language in Zimbabwe. Yes, so we respect and we are one. Yeah, so I think I'm happy because SABC is here. You tell people in South Africa that we are one.
Yes.
Not to that thing that foreigners should go. No, foreigners. No, we are one. If you are chasing some people in our people in South Africa, say go to Zimbabwe. No, we are one. Yes, we are all black. We are all Xhosas. We have got Zulus here. Yeah, we came from South Africa coming to Zimbabwe, and we have got Xhosas who are here. So we are one, and thank you for initiating this program to come and see for yourself how we do our things here in Zimbabwe. Yeah, Xhosas are our people. Abantu bethu, abantu bakwethu. So President is addressing us every day that you don't want to leave anyone or any place behind, including Xhosa, the area like Mbembesi. We've got Mbembesi, we've got another one in Bubi. Hi, never is a Bubi.
So every year we celebrate Heritage Month in September, the month of September, and really what we try to do is find out and more about our culture and teach everybody about different cultures that are available in South Africa. And this year our marketing manager was able to find out that there's actually more Xhosa people beyond the borders of South Africa that are living here in Zimbabwe. And it was important for us to really come and find out, understand how they arrived to be here in Zimbabwe, and just check, the similarities between the two cultures, well, one culture really, but to see that, and to really learn about the way that they live here, and also just to expose everyone back home to the fact that there are people that are part of us that are beyond the borders of South Africa. It's important for us to unify everybody, and really as an organization, the SABC, we educate, inform and entertain everyone, and this is part of us educating everyone who listens to Umhlobo Wenene about the Xhosa culture, and really all our family members that are beyond the borders of South Africa.
Okay, and then
there's a lot we can learn from the Xhosa people that are here in Mbembesi. The warmth was really heartwarming, and the hospitality was amazing. We were welcomed by the chief in Mbembesi, and the people there were very excited to see us, and it really just made us feel really special. And we thought we were bringing our warmth to them, but we ended up finding a home here in Zimbabwe, where we now know that there are people here that love and respect us, and we would really love to continue relations with them. We were able to record and to broadcast from here, so everyone back home now is aware of everyone that is living here that is similar to them. And really part of heritage is bringing everyone together and unifying them. So for us, it's wonderful to know that wherever we go, we'll always find a piece of home there.
okay.
You know, conflict really, I think the root cause of conflict is when we really focus on differences. So when I see someone who's different from me, then already I want to pull back. So this campaign is really to highlight the similarities that we have. And those are the things that bring us together and they unify us. So now finding out that there's Xhosa people in Zimbabwe, that will unify us as countries now between South Africa and Zimbabwe. So that is really the whole point of this campaign, for us to really educate everyone about the similarities we have as Africans, and then really try and unify us as a continent.
Okay, well, the personal part of it is that I'm only half Xhosa. My mother comes from the Xhosa tribe, my father is Zulu. So it was more of an interest to find out how my mother's family lives in a different country. That's what influenced and affected my decision to come here. But also actually inspired, the trip was inspired by a lady called Zodwa. She's a businesswoman. She used to be married to Ginimbi. So I had heard in an interview somewhere where she was being interviewed about her being Xhosa, and she mentioned that she was a Xhosa from Bulawayo, and so it inspired me to look into what that was about. And basically, us coming here is just us opening doors, and I think my boss lady mentioned this, is us opening doors between the two nations, because we are ultimately one. What is really separating us are these man-made borders. Otherwise, we are one people, I understand that the Xhosas that are based here moved from the Eastern Cape, where we are coming from, about 100 years ago, just for different reasons, for mining, Cecil John Rhodes had come and taken a few of them for working purposes. So that is how they ended up here, but essentially we are all one.
Okay.
And then in terms of our experience here, it has been an amazing experience. From the time we walked into the airport, we were welcomed warmly by a whole delegation of Xhosa people that came to welcome us. We didn't even know they were coming, so it was quite a nice surprise to see them and have them there. But also at the village yesterday, we were welcomed very warmly. I mean, when visitors come in our nation or Xhosas in the Eastern Cape, you welcome them by slaughtering something, whether it's a sheep or a cow, whatever. So it was the same here. We got that official welcome with the slaughter of a cow. The chief was there to welcome us, to introduce us to his people. The community was there to basically welcome us, and I think we did a lot more listening than speaking, because we came here, as we said, to hear about them, and not necessarily that they'd hear about us, but also find those similarities or distinctions that might exist.
Okay, and then also the government recently awarded the Xhosa community a license for a radio station. How do you think is going to help them in strengthening the language?
Here?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. I didn't know those things.
I thought they told you.
Well, I mean, one of the things that I found with these Xhosas, I think the Xhosas that are based here, is that there's a slight influence of Isindebele. Other than that, we are really the same. So I think more than anything, it's about culture preservation. It's about language preservation. So I think that opening an Xhosa radio station kind of links them back to the South African Xhosas, where we find a common thread in how we make sure that we preserve our culture, our Xhosa culture. Xhosa is one of the most widely spoken languages we found in Southern Africa, after isiZulu. So it's a growing nation, 200,000 that are sitting here, 8 million that are sitting in South Africa. It's a big, big nation.
All right.
Igama lami Umhlobo Wenene, marketing manager Umhlobo Wenene FM. Siyabulela kakhulu ngokuba nisamkele amaXhosa ethu amahle. Siyathemba into yobana siyaphinda sinibone futhi. Siyabulela.
All right.